Hello again. Here's another update on the fiddle yard area. So that side there's got the cork down. This is the one that had already had the track on. I haven't glued this down yet, so I can lift it up. So there's the board. There is still a bit of glue left, but it's nothing much. You can't feel it through the cork. And even if there was any little bits, I could easily just scrape them off or just ignore them and just try not to lay the track exactly on that place. Although all the point work will be down this end, so as long as there is okay, it shouldn't really matter up here. But I will need to do something with the join over here. There's underneath this ball, underneath the cork here, there is an extra piece. So that lines up pretty well. But over here, there is a little bit of a join. Well, of course it's a join, and there's a bit of like a ridged area. Trying to flatten it down. I know it's not completely pressed down, but you can kind of see it. So I'll need to do something here, I guess. Whereas that side's fine. And further along the fiddle yard, I've been trying to work out what to do with the points. I've already got some points here. So this one, you've got the curved point coming in, and then a left hand and another left hand there, which is what I had down the far end, but opposite way around. And then here, down at the far end, there was another curved point like this. And they're set track curved points, if you're wondering. So here's a curved point, not set track. And you can see it's almost straight. So it's quite a nice express kind of style curve. Whereas these ones are set track, which is quite good. So it comes off this curve along here and into the fiddle yard, which is nice. So it wouldn't really work here. So what I decided to do is have a right hand and maybe two lefts, or a Y and a left, something like that. Just been playing around with ideas at the moment. These sleepers here, they came off the track that was glued down there. The track is quite old, and it's code 80, so it just sits on the sleepers. So if you're not too careful, the rails will come out of the sleepers. Whereas with code 55, about half the rail is sunk down into the sleeper, so you could pretty much throw that around a room, nothing would happen to it. Not that you shouldn't be careful with it, it's a lot more durable, where so much of the rail is sunk down into the sleepers. So this is what I've got to. This inner track I'm happy with. It's the outer one I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. I have thought about putting points here, having another right hand there. So you'd have a right hand here to give you one of the tracks, and then you'd have another track there. And I was thinking maybe something like this, or I'll probably try and squeeze it in somewhere around here. So all a bit of just playing around to see what I can do. I did have a track plan and tried the Pico printouts, but I think sometimes it is just better to actually use some points if you've got some, or you can find some cheap one online when you're in a local model shop. It is a bit better. The reason I say that is because here's a printout. So if I was just for argument's sake to line it up, that looks about right, but it's probably not right. So if I was to actually get some points in, put it like that, there probably would be a bit of a bad join across here. So even though it looks right on paper, it might not be in real life, and you get the trains derailing and all sorts of things happening. So yeah, that's it for this update. That cork's down, track's lifted, and I'm about to glue that one down, and just working out what to do with the points. Yeah, sorry it's a short one, but yeah, thanks for watching. And if you've got any ideas or anything like that, feel free to add them into the comment section. Thank you and goodbye.